Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. First day back on a Saturday. Wow, atrocious weather. I looked at the forecast yesterday. I'm out of breath, sorry, because I've been running before the start of the show. No, I haven't really. Just been walking fast. I listened to the weather forecast and it did say that it was just going to be some light showers and a little bit cloudy today. But unfortunately it was atrocious this morning. Absolutely unreal. And to be honest, I'll hold my hands up. I sat in the car most of the day, not shaking a bucket. No, I just sat in there drinking tea, not coffee. And I was just, went out once or twice and then the heavens opened. And I mean the heavens opened. So there was not many people there. It wasn't a full fixture actually where I was there today. But I know many leagues, tournaments, or not tournaments, were called off as well. So it's across Merseyside. I don't know what it's been like where you are, but it was getting a little bit cold as well. So there was one or two games I think cancelled as well because the kids were just too cold basically, and it was cold and wet. It's nothing worse than that. And if you feel that the kids are not enjoying themselves and it's just pointless taking part in it, then you're quite within your rights to call the game off regardless. Anyway, that's what happens. But unfortunately, it was one of those things, wasn't it? You know, it did brighten up a little teeny bit as we went through the day, but unfortunately, that is grassroots football for us, and this is what we expect straight after Christmas. What have we got? Loads of poor weather. I'm not too sure what it's going to be like tomorrow, but I know there's plenty of grass games that's been called off already. And I saw one or two posts from referees saying they've been waiting weeks to get back out and referee, but unfortunately the weather's taking a toll of pitches. So the games are off anyway. So that was just an update of the games that we attended today. And to be honest, it really didn't need me because there wasn't many there. It was lashing down and people just tend just to hide under the umbrellas and the clothing that they have. And yeah, just support, but it's not that bad anyway on a Saturday, I must admit. So it was even less work for me to do. And the first time I've seen it on 3G pitches where the footpath was really getting flooded. So it just shows you just how much rain that we've had overnight and during the day as well. It's been horrendous, non-stop, relentless should I say. And well, there you go, that is grassroots football for you. So I'm sure there'll be many of referees out and about tomorrow trying to catch up on the games that they've missed today. And I'm sure it's going to be better weather. I'm looking at the weather. I'm not giving forecast. I always get blamed when I give out the forecast. I'm just copying off the weathermen and ladies. They're giving the forecast to me and I'm just giving it back to you. But it looks a little bit better tomorrow, a little bit drier. Fingers crossed, that is. So you can blame me, I suppose, if it's not. Anyway, I'm having a little mouthful of tea. It's only half a cup of tea and it's gone a little bit cold. It's just been lying around, it's been that busy, I must admit. Now, not rather than just respect or respect, put me post out today. It is FA Cup weekend, and obviously FA Cup, everyone's looking forward to it. Just a reminder, as I put in my post here today on social media, the FA can also stand for Forget Abuse. Forget Abuse. That'll remind you that the FA Cup weekend is there, but we'll use that in grassroots this weekend, if you don't mind. Forget abuse. Let's all just go out there, encourage the kids to play football and let the referees officiate. That is what it's all about. That is the way it should, in real life it should be like that. But unfortunately, some games it just isn't. And people have just got it in them to really have a go at that referee. That's all we say week in, week out, isn't it? Anyway, let's just hope it is improving, and I think it is improving. And by this 2022, yes, we are back. So welcome back to everyone. If you haven't been joining me on one of the shows, we've been so busy. And you know what? Today, I was out and about. I'm very thirsty today, for some reason. I was out and about, and then I ended up coming back into Jeffrey Humble. Yes, into Jeffrey Humble. Now Barry and Liam are going to kill me because 4 of their staff, yes, 4 of the staff have been in touch with me, and they want to do the skydive on July the 10th. The date has changed again. Don't blame me, honestly. I am talking to everyone and seeing that the dates are all right for them, and then I'm talking to the parachute centre and I'm asking them and they're telling me it's just being fully booked up, so we'll change it to the 10th. So you can imagine when you're organising something, it becomes a nightmare. unfortunately, I'm quite used to having loads of nightmares, but I've got to plod on, never give up, and carry on doing what I'm doing. But as I say, 3 females out of the 4 there, brilliant, and we may just have another one. I'm waiting for Megan to get back to me also, because she's definitely looking forward to it, but she's not too sure if she is away. So I've got to email all the information to all these today, and they're very, very set on doing that. I must admit, I can't thank you all enough for Max, Amanda, Ellie and Karen, who are the new recruits to the sky jump. Wow, we've also got John, we've got Jason, Gary, well there's a few, and do you know off the top of my head, I just can't remember. This is for the 10 skydivers, so don't panic if I haven't mentioned you, because we have the other one on August the 3rd. Not too sure where we're going to skydive yet, because I'm finding that a nightmare at the moment to find somewhere. Hope it's not the same centre as Blackpool, and then we shoot off down to Hadrian's Wall and try to walk there. We just needed somewhere close to do the skydive. So if anyone's listening in, watching in, the closest airfield to Hadrian's Wall, where it is Wallsend, if I'm correct. I know there's one in Durham, we've been looking, Newcastle, man. Well, that's where we're going, I think it is. That's where it starts, in Durham, Hadrian's Wall. 75 mile, I think, that we're walking. So we should be on a high if we do that skydive. Yes, I've got to do it at the moment. My GP says I can't, but I'm going. I really want to do it, I really do, because I don't want to set anyone else up, and I wouldn't ask them to do anything that I wouldn't do either. So there you go. This 3 Peaks has really put it into me now. It's made me mad, it's made me a daredevil. What am I going to be doing next? Canoeing. Down at Torrent, the Mersey, come on. Why not? Why not? Anyway, there you go. Anyone who's interested, just get in touch with me, mal@don'ttexttheline.com. The place may well go by tomorrow, I must admit, because I've got a sneaky feeling it will. I've never known so many skydivers to get in touch with me. I think we've got 17 over the 2 events at the moment. That is not bad, or should I say 16 with 1 place left, if it hasn't gone already, because my phone is going like the clappers. Because I'm putting posts up and people just want to get involved with us, and I can't wait, because what we're trying to do is for the Heart of Gold initiatives. Anyone who hasn't tuned in to me, we don't cross the line, and we do the ref spec, we don't bully the ref. It's a lot that we add on to, so we always thought we'd need something else, because grassroots football has been so good to us. So over the years I've been watching, working, and putting awards up, and I did think, kids involved there, everyone supporting what we do with Don't Cross the Line. You need to give something back, and that's what we've been doing for going into our 19th year. And as I said yesterday, is it going to be party time? Can we find a sponsor for our massive do for our 20th year? Where's that going to be held? That should be real fun and games, that one, I must admit. Anyway, we thought we'd put something back, and I come up with the Heart of Gold initiatives, and you've seen the heart now. We've got certificates, we've got things that we're going to be giving to all our skydivers. They're going to earn that. Wow, you've got to be really, really unbelievably unique to get one of our certificates from the Heart of Gold. So if you're interested in one of them and you want to take part and raise as much funds as you possibly can to help us, then please get on board with us. It's round about 500 you have to raise on this sponsored walk, and nearly said skydive. So we need you all to get involved, because it pays for you to go on your skydive, and also to do get some expenses to go up there as well, and for the travel and the cost coming back as well. So it's not much that we're making per person for the charities, but we give it an overall balance on that one when we've done it, what we've raised as we do. And also, if there's any sponsors out there who'd like to sponsor me, I know 1 or 2 have said they will already. If anyone would like to sponsor me, if anyone would like to sponsor the group, then please feel free to get in touch with us. And I know Karen is going to be one hell of an asset for the Don't Cross the Line and the Heart of Gold initiatives. Wow, what she does. It was just a spare the moment when I asked the question. Wow, she is lively, and she is going to be unbelievable for the Don't Cross the Line and the Heart of Gold initiatives. And she's got a lot of contacts for us as well. We're going to really get involved, because we've got a lot of activities coming up in the meantime, during that. Not throwing yourself out of a plane, it's not diving into deep water and rapids, no it's not. It's going to be ease, it's going to be a lot of things that you're going to enjoy doing, but we've got a team of challenges there with Don't Cross the Line and our Heart of Gold initiatives. And it's going to finish off with a kids game, kids football game, and we have a representative team of Heart of Gold, and then also an adult game. And it remains to be seen who we have in the adult game towards the end of the season, and that is going to kickstart us into going into the skydives and also the walk on Hadrian's Wall. So fingers crossed. I'm doing little bits. I'm jogging up the stairs actually and down the stairs. Yeah, it's niggling just a bit, but I know if I went for a 5-mile walk or I went for a 5-mile run, I know I would be out yet again. So I'm letting it ease. Please, please give me the strength to go ahead. Get your sponsors in, help us out, marathonTextileline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Now we come to life today because I was out and about, got some fresh air in me, and I'm out and about tomorrow. But yes, it's an early kick-off game, isn't it? It's the FA Cup, as I've just mentioned again, so teams are all busy playing there, and teams are going to be racing off as well to get involved. So I've got my sponsor forms all ready to give out. I've got extra ones to get done and send out as well. And we've got also, yes, we've got Rob from London who's travelling down, and that'll be a Blackpool one, that Rob, for you, because I can't see you want to do the 3-day Hadrian's Wall trial as well. So I'll put you down for the 10-man skydive. Let me know if that's okay for you. That's in Blackpool, that's on in Cockerham, and that is the Black Knights Parachute Centre. Wow, Black Knights, you'll all have an instructor each. No, not me, I'm not doing it, because you wouldn't get down at all, I assure you. Right, well you would, but it wouldn't be a soft landing, put it that way. Well, I'm not an instructor, well hey ho, I've been talking away to the instructors, and I think we're going to have some fun and games there as well, just to relax you on the day. Well, I can, because I'll be watching you lot jump. You'll be doing it before me, you'll have the certificate before me. Hey ho, that's the way it works. But as I say, we're going to involve Grassroots in a big way, we really are. And with the mental health issues that kids are suffering as well, that's going to be our #1 priority for 2022. So I'm sure we can help a lot of people out there. Get in touch with me if you think you're up for it and you want a challenge. Just join the team with DXTL, honestly. And I tell you what, you football people, and there's one person I'm going to see tomorrow, and I want to see his face. I'm going to put it to him, because I've got a sneaky feeling he's going to say yes. Because he does a lot like me, likes to get involved, likes to do activities, but I'm not too sure about is this on his bucket list. So, pardon all that, I'll give you your sponsor forms tomorrow. John, Colin, who's going to match. So Chris, make sure you're there, so I've got these sponsor forms for you. We've got to have a meeting, we've got to sit down, we've got to plan all our activities and what we're doing in grassroots football as well. But in the meantime, I'll be out and about on the sidelines, on the touchlines, and talking to you people, you supporters, you parents, you managers, and all the kids, teams, committee members, referees, all talking about grassroots football and how the season has panned out and what we're doing and what we're trying to achieve and trying to make things better on the touchlines, on the field of play with Don't Cross the Line and our Respect campaign. And one person, as I say, who's up there in London is one main man, is Rob, and he's battering it out for me. Won't give me a minute, and I love that because it keeps me on my toes as well, because I've got things to do with the Respect. And don't forget, we're looking for the awareness weekend, April 23rd, but that's the big one. April the 3rd is the EFL Papa John's Trophy Cup final, so watch out for that one as well, where the officials will be wearing our t-shirts during the warm-ups, and the same in the Premier League on the 23rd. That's the weekend that we're looking for. And we've got our new shirt out that will be supporting No Ref No Game cards on the referees, and I know there's plenty of you out there waiting for our t-shirts. They are honestly on the way, and I definitely will make an announcement over the t-shirts this week, because I know there's plenty of orders lined up there. I know you're all waiting for the price, and I'll give you that as well, because these are the unique DXTL t-shirts. So we want each and every one of you to get involved with us, raise as much funds as you possibly can. You look at this office, this is what it's all about. We're a not-for-profit organisation, we're volunteers, we like to do things. Even Colin Fulton, look at him, what he does, and he's on board with us now. Heart of gold, that man has got a real heart of gold, I assure you. And he is on board with us 100% with the Heart of Gold initiatives, this year. I want to keep them busy, and Chris as well, keeping them busy. The lads, honestly, the team are unbelievable. And Paul, my work colleague, yes, my work colleague, he's jumped on board. He nearly missed it on the 10th. I think he thought he couldn't be there because it's his anniversary. So fingers crossed. Well, I know he is now. He's on board with the August 3rd. I'm not too sure who else is. There is some skydivers and there is some walkers. Cole's going to be doing the walking. Do you talking as you're walking, Cole? And also, we're trying to talk him into a skydive, but I don't think that's going to work. I think he wants to go up on the plane. You wouldn't get him in a plane. So maybe we'll just time to the wing and just make that as the excuse. And then just undo the knots and let him free fall. Colin wouldn't do that to you, mate. Never in a million years. Anyway, but as I say, we're all looking forward to all these activities. 2022 is going to be a real busy year, not just for activities within Grassroots football. We don't cross the line, the respect campaign, don't bully the ref. We've got a lot of initiatives going on with the Heart of Gold. Honestly, if you want to be part of it, you can be part of it. You've got to be 16 years of age upwards to get, I think, even to do a skydive. So if you want to do that and if it's in your blood, well, there you go, because I know some of you out there have just got no fear. There's no fear about you. You just climb up on a ladder on a plane if you could, and know you would, and then you jump off without your instructor. But you need some training first. But what I've been reassured is, if you're doing the skydive with us, I'll tell you all about it. I'm taking it all in as I go along because I'm looking to it as well. You do a bit of training with them when you go up there on the day. You could be there sitting around for 4 hours, but it's going to be jam-packed. There's cafes, there's people to talk to. You can watch other people doing the skydive as well. And that 4 hours will probably be like 20 minutes while you're waiting there to do your jump, I assure you, because the heart will be going and the, I'll say no more anyway, you'll all be getting your spare pants ready, because what you're going to be doing is going up to 15,000 feet. 15,000 feet, and then you're going to free fall when you jump out the plane with your instructor for 1 minute. 1 minute, there again, not the 4 hours, is going to last or feel like 4 hours. You'll be wondering what has happened, but a minute, then you go. Hopefully the chute will be open. Now, Pab's missus has been asking me, I've just realised that, about insurance. Well, there you go. When I got in touch with the instructing school, they told me you have third-party insurance. So that means if you land on a farmer's fence, you're covered to pay them. There's not a problem. Don't worry about it. So if you want to take your own insurance out, I'm looking as well, because people are asking me, just go onto the internet, go onto the web, look for the cheapest, take it out yourself, because all your wives and all your husbands and all your boyfriends you're leaving behind will be eager to claim if something really does go wrong. But what you do when you go on a paragliding trip, when you're on holiday, on these banana boats, you've seen them all flying everywhere, no one's insured, dear me, and what can happen on those, we look there, you know, the way they're bouncing everywhere, dear me, I look at it and I go, no. So the advisors are supposed to take insurance out on that one. So you've got plenty of time to look for insurance, and if I find one, I'll come right back to you. If it's nice and cheap, and I've got a group who want to go on it, then, well, let's see what we can do on that one. It might be cheaper for you. So I'll give my insurance from the Community Interest Company and see what they can offer a group of 17 for skydiving. It's not bad. It might be just a one-off payment and you're all covered for 1 million. And I'll guarantee if it's 1 million, all your partners will be there pushing you out. Definitely, all out 1 million. I won't say what to be worrying or what to be hoping for, but 1 million payouts, I'm not too sure how much you get paid out. Don't take my word for it, but I'll double check anyway. Okay, we've got just over 2 minutes left of the show, so I can finish my cup of tea off. And it remains me to tell you, if you're out and about tomorrow, and I should imagine you will be, except if you're on grass, I think there'll be plenty of games called off because the fields will be so soggy. If you're on 3G, 4G pitches and you're attending your football with your child, then please, 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 no sideline referees, loads of respect towards the referees, loads of encouragement as well, even towards the children. Come on, let the kids play, let the referees officiate. You don't need to get involved. Always forget the referee's there. Just listen to that whistle, and then once the whistle goes, just turn and just say, you know, if you disagree with the decision, just talk to the person next to you, not shout and call the referee, because each and every one of us can make mistakes. We all know that. It's just in our nature. We're human beings after all. So what I'm trying to tell you is just get on with it and encourage everyone. It's only a game of football. We're not playing for the World Cup, the FA Cup. We're not playing for anything like that, or the Champions League. It's kids football, and that is what we've got to get in our heads. So remember, FA Cup weekend, forget abuse. Just go out there, enjoy yourselves, encourage the kids to play, and encourage the referees as well. Okay, we've come to the end of our show. Thank you very, very much indeed for tuning in. We'll be back again tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Don't forget, wherever you are, please, loads of respect on and off the field of play. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, and we'll see you tomorrow, maybe before 7. It all depends. Have a great night. Good night, God bless.